in his message. The Prime Minister calls the Constitution a sacred document, a moral compass that guides the nation for progress. He also says that the Constitution empowered a man like him, who comes from a humble background, to serve as the head of government for so many years. The Prime Minister also recalls bowing at the steps of the Parliament in 2014 and placing the Constitution on his forehead in 2019, and then he calls it a tribute to the Temple of Democracy. In his tribute, the Prime Minister has also remembered Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the women of the Constituent Assembly, those who made the Constitution and framed the Constitution. He also highlighted two defining milestones that are coming in the future. He spoke about 2047, 100 years of independence, and 2049, 100 years of the Constitution. And the Prime Minister also said that India's future depends on how citizens prioritize their duty towards the nation, their responsibility towards democracy, and participating in strengthening democracy. We are going to tell you about the letter that the Prime Minister has written. These are the excerpts. The Prime Minister in his letter says that 26th November is a day of immense pride for every Indian, and it was on this day in 1949 that the Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution of India, a sacred document that has continued to guide nation's progress with clarity and conviction. I'm going across to my colleague Akansha, and I will also bring in our colleague Amit Kumar to tell us more about what the government is planning on Samvidhan Divas. But first up, Akansha, take us through the details of the Prime Minister's letter.
Absolutely. Let me take you through what the Prime Minister has written in the letter. My dear countrymen, November 26th is a day of great pride for every Indian. It was on this day in 1949 that the Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution of India. Therefore, a decade ago in 2015, the NDA government decided to celebrate November 26th, that is today, as the Constitution Day. Our Constitution is a sacred document that continues to be a true guide to the nation's development. It is the power of Indian Constitution that has elevated an ordinary person like me, hailing from a poor family, to the position of the Prime Minister. It is also because of the Constitution that I had the opportunity to serve as the head of the government for 24 years. So here he is talking about how Constitution has helped him elevate from being an ordinary person to being a Prime Minister of the country. On this day, we remember all the great figures, including Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who made significant contribution to the creation of the India's Constitution. In 2010, he recalls when the Constitution celebrated its 60th anniversary. I was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. We made an effort to express our gratitude and devotion to the Constitution. In 2010, the Samvidhan Gaurav Yatra was held in Gujarat. I led the grand procession carrying a replica of the sacred text atop an elephant. When the Constitution celebrated the 75th anniversary, it marked a historic occasion for our government. We were fortunate to launch special campaigns across the country, and to mark the 75th anniversary of the Constitution, our government convened a special session of the Parliament from 2010 to till last year. He is recounting how, in fact, this day was celebrated by the government. This year's Constitution Day is special for several reasons. He goes on to say this year marks the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Patel and Bhagwan Birsa Munda. Sardar Patel's leadership and wisdom ensure the political unification of the country. The life of Bhagwan Birsa Munda ji continues to inspire us to ensure justice, dignity and empowerment. This year, we also celebrate the 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram. The lives of the people inspire us to prioritize the duty which our Constitution also recognized as paramount. Then he goes on to say that in no time, 25 years of this century have passed. Now the time ahead are even more important for us. By 2047, he is talking about the Viksit Bharat vision that the Prime Minister has. We will have completed 100 years of independence. In 2049, we will complete 100 years. So in this letter to the people of the nation, he is recounting from 2010 all the way to 2049 the vision of the Prime Minister, and also, in fact, talking about the Constitution Day.
Yes, so in that letter, while the Prime Minister addresses citizens, talks about the values of the Constitution and urges citizens to put duty first, responsibility first, and also says that Constitution is now guiding the vision for Viksit Bharat. Amit Kumar ji, Samvidhan Divas ke din, Sarkar, what are the events that the government is planning? If you could tell our viewers about it.
देखिए, अभी संविधान सदन जो कि पुराना पार्लियामेंट है, सेंट्रल हॉल है, वहां पर कार्यक्रम होंगे जहां पर राष्ट्रपति, उपराष्ट्रपति, प्रधानमंत्री और तमाम जो सांसद और मंत्री वगैरह सब लोग शामिल होंगे। लेकिन जो चिट्ठी की बात आप कर रही हैं, उसमें चिट्ठी में 2-3 चीजें बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने आर्टिकल 51A की बात की है, जो कि मौलिक कर्तव्य, जो कि हमारी ड्यूटीज है, उसके बारे में है। प्रधानमंत्री ने इस बात का जिक्र किया है कि कैसे देश ने सब लोगों को बहुत कुछ दिया है, तो ऐसे में जरूरी है कि हम उन्हें क्या दें, हम उसके बदले देश में जो करें वो सच्चे मन से करें, निष्ठा के साथ करें, और हमारा जो भी एक्ट होगा वो ऐसा होना चाहिए जो कि हमारे संविधान को, हमारे देश को आगे बढ़ाए। उन्होंने इस बात का जिक्र किया कि बहुत जरूरी, अगर हम लोग अपने कर्तव्यों को, जिम्मेदारी सही ढंग से निभाते हैं, तो सोशल एंड इकोनॉमिक जो डेवलपमेंट है वो कई गुना आगे बढ़ेगा। प्रधानमंत्री ने इस चिट्ठी में देश के लोगों को यह भी कहा है कि आपको अपनी ड्यूटीज सही तरीके से निभानी होगी, क्योंकि देश में जो संविधान, जिस ताकत जो दिया गया है, उसका इस्तेमाल भी करें और देश को आगे बढ़ाने में कंट्रीब्यूशन करें। उन्होंने युवाओं के लिए भी कहा है कि स्कूल में, कॉलेजेस में 26 नवंबर को एक खास प्रोग्राम करना चाहिए। जो 18 साल के युवा हैं उनको किस तरीके से मोटिवेट किया जाए, संविधान के बारे में जानकारी दी जाए और उनको सम्मानित किया जाए, ताकि वो जो डेमोक्रेसी का, जो संविधान का जो वैल्यूज है उसको समझ सके। तो इस अगर चिट्ठी को देखें तो उन्होंने अपनी बात भी की है। जैसा आपने शुरू में कहा कि खुद एक बैकग्राउंड, जो एक छोटे बैकग्राउंड से आकर कैसे देश के प्रधानमंत्री बने। उन्होंने इस बात का भी जिक्र किया कि 2010 में जब 60 साल के हुआ था संविधान, तो जब उन्होंने हाथी पर रखकर संविधान को लेकर आगे बढ़े थे, हालांकि पूरे देश में उस तरह से उसको वैल्यू नहीं मिला, लेकिन संविधान की क्या वैल्यू है, किस ताकत है, और कैसे इस देश की डेमोक्रेसी को मजबूत करने में संविधान एक बड़ी भूमिका निभाता है, वो एक बेस देता है, उस बात का जिक्र किया है। प्रधानमंत्री ने अगर आप देखिए तो 2 बातें भी कही है कि 2014 में जब वो पहली बार पहुंचे पार्लियामेंट में, तो वहां सटकांग होकर लेटकर उन्होंने सर लगाया पार्लियामेंट की सीढ़ियों को, और जब 19 में पहुंचे तो संविधान को सर लगाया। तो ये दिखाता है कि एक व्यक्ति का जो डेडिकेशन होता है, जो आपकी ड्यूटीज होती है, वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के प्रति है, क्योंकि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एक व्यक्ति को एक वो सपने देखने को देता है जो कि आपने सोचा है, जो बनना है, वो संविधान आपको अधिकार देता है कि समानता का अधिकार। तो प्रधानमंत्री ने तमाम लोगों को उनकी ड्यूटीज के बारे में बताया है और संविधान कैसे आगे बढ़ रहा है और कैसे 47 का जो सपना लोग देख रहे हैं उसकी ताकत जो है ये संविधान लोगों को देता है, इसके बारे में जिक्र किया।
जी, but there's also no end to the politics. On one hand, you have the Prime Minister motivating citizens of the country to put duties first, to put nation first. Here you have the opposition that's back with the same narrative. And this is the narrative of how Samvidhan or democracy is under attack. So from Rahul Gandhi